Okay, so Matthias, welcome to Brussels. There's growing concern about human rights for older people across Europe at the moment. Can you tell us what some of the main issues are and what standards there are at the European level on this?
Well, Europe is going through a demographic change previously unexperienced, and that causes a lot of problems also with regard to the human rights of older persons. The European Convention on Human Rights does not explicitly have a provision on the age of older persons, but of course it is applicable to them, and you can see that there are more and more cases coming before the European Court of Human Rights. If I would have to single out two particular areas, I would say one is the abuse of older persons, whether as domestic violence or as abuse in institutional care, and then the second area is the area of prison conditions. As societies grow older, so does their prison population, and I think you will have a lot of more cases in the future concerning access to medical care or palliative care in prisons by older prisoners.
And the Council of Europe's Committee of Ministers has recently adopted a recommendation on human rights for older people. Can you tell us a bit about what is contained in this recommendation and what the purpose is of a recommendation like this?
The recommendation is a new standard by the Council of Europe that seeks to adopt a common position by all 47 member states on the promotion and protection of older human rights, and also to tailor the already existing standards, whether under the European Convention on Human Rights or under the European Social Charter, specifically to the needs of older persons, and to try to implement gaps. There's also a guide of good practices which will give member states a lot of new ideas and inspiration of what they can do to improve this area.
And finally, can you tell us a little bit about today's event here in Brussels? Who's taking part and what's the purpose of the seminar here?
The purpose of this seminar is to mark the World Day Against Elderly Abuse. It is co-organized by the Council of Europe, the European Commission, and an NGO umbrella network specifying in this area called the Age Platform Europe. The title of the seminar is Human Rights of Older Persons, Who Cares? And it is meant to discuss strategies among experts in this area concerning the abuse of older persons and also the long-term institutional care.
Thank you very much.